Ashford Stud's elder statesman, Tail of the Cat, has built an illustrious career at stud as one of the leading sires in the world in terms of winners. We visited the 26-year-old stallion and relived some of his greatest moments as a racehorse and a sire.
First of all, we're delighted to be able to talk about Tail of the Cat because he's one of those unsung heroes at this farm. He's a horse that's been here longer than I've been here. He arrived in 1999. He had a good career on the racetrack. He was famously partnered throughout much of his career by Julie Crone, including when he won his signature win at Saratoga in the King's Bishop.
Tail of the Cat, sensational in victory at the Spa.
Tail of the Cat was one of the most beautiful, put-together sprinters I've ever ridden in my life. Like all the things that makes a sprinter, a great sprinter, those are the things his MO, he just came with all those things. Riding Tail of the Cat in all of his career starts was kind of a big thrill. The King's Bishop at Saratoga, the way that he just came out and it was like literally like he has wings, and he just came out of there and just, he was like, the faster we went, the like more up his ears became and his stride got longer and relaxed. He's such a great horse and just so capable of that high cruising speed, and then also be able to like, you know, put your hands on his neck and push and have him like just grab the ground and even go faster yet. It was just an amazing feeling.
Tail of the Cat was one of the most impressive early stallions that we ever had here. He stood the test of time and has been a wonderful, wonderful servant to Ashford Stud. I mean, horses like Tail of the Cat are he's responsible for this farm. He has built countless barns. He's furnished and bought countless mares. He's a sire of 7 Grade 1 winners worldwide. The most popular and most heralded of those was Gio Ponti. One of his best daughters was Stopcharingmaria, who won the Alabama. She won the Coaching Club American Oaks, and she later sold in full to Tappet for 4.4 million. One of the great things about him was he was very versatile. Being by Stormcat out of a Mr. Prospector mare meant he suited a wide range of American families. You saw he had a huge amount of success when inbred to Mr. Prospector. He worked very, very well with Unbridled Song, with the Seattle Slew line as well. One of his major sons, Lionheart, is out of a Mr. Leader mare, and Gio Ponti was out of an Alydar mare. So he suited a huge amount and a wide range of bloodlines. Pedigree is second to none. If you look down his pedigree, he's out of a Mr. Prospector mare called Yarn, whose second dam is Narrate, and comes from the same family as the leading sire and broodmare sire Pulpit. So he has a very, very illustrious family behind him. Also in there is Johannesburg, who's responsible for Scat Daddy, and now responsible in turn for Justify and Mendelssohn. So it's a really current pedigree. It's one of those old Claiborne families that keep producing and reproducing, and it's one of the best, most iconic Kentucky and American pedigrees. Tail of the Cat, whichever way you look at the statistics, as one of the most successful stallions in terms of winners in the world. He's our elder statesman here, and we're very, very proud of him. We love him a lot.